I have several old original NES game consoles, and of course, none of them work anymore. Sometimes there's a constant gray screen, or sometimes a blinking gray screen, or sometimes the game may look like it's starting to load and then just keep rebooting. Graphics messed up all over the screen. And there's several things that people do to try to restore these things. Some people replace the 72-pin connector that the game cartridge plugs into. Some people try bending the individual connector pins so that they aren't recessed anymore and they have more tension against the game when it's inserted. And some people have even apparently had success removing the connector from the control deck and boiling it in a pot of water for 10 or 15 minutes. I'm not sure if that cleans the contacts, or maybe it helps reseat the contacts if the metal expands or something like that. But for my first attempt, I wanted to try something minimally invasive. So I'm just going to use an electrical contact or control cleaner in this case. Try to get it in those game contact pin areas. See if that helps. And for my area, I can't really easily get Deoxit, which is what a lot of people default to for some sort of electrical cleaner. And it can't just be any electrical contact cleaner. For example, I have this one, electrical contact cleaner, and from the description it sounds like it would do just fine. But note, for automotive use only, don't use it on circuit boards or home electronic equipment. So it's only automotive. I don't know exactly why, but this one, MG Chemicals, now this can is only like 17 something dollars, so I use it for a bunch of different things. And when I look at all the stuff here, it sounds like it should be safe to use. I don't see anything anywhere that tells me not to use it on circuit boards or electronics in the home. So I'm going to go with this. But before anything else, the first cleaning I do is I take isopropyl alcohol and a cotton swab, and any game that I'm going to be inserting into one of these after it's clean, I don't want the game contacts to be dirty as well and recontaminate. So I just take the cotton swab and I roll it around on both edges of the circuit board for the game. Make sure all the games are as clean as they can be. And for the control deck, when a game is inserted, that circuit board with the pins on the two edges, top and bottom, will go in here. So there's pins as well going along top and bottom of this connector. So I'm going to try to take the contact cleaner and using the straw, I'm going to go along the two edges here. It's going to be hard to show on camera. And I'm just going to try and get the top and bottom row. And I'll use a bristle brush in there, trying not to be too abrasive. I don't want to bend any pins, but it should help push everything around, get it as distributed as I can. And I'll take the game cartridge, which was recently cleaned. I'll just insert and remove that a few times. Anything to try and distribute the cleaner. Now it's been cleaned, so I'll take that game, try it out. So now it's loading, but somewhere over in the center of the screen, whether it's powered on or just being reset, you'll see a vertical stripe and sort of a bit of glitchiness. But otherwise, everything's okay looking. I have some other games I cleaned as well. So the same vertical glitch happened, and if I reset, it's there again. But it seems to load okay. Another game. Vertical glitch in the center. Otherwise it looks okay. So that glitch I noticed I have a second one that I also did the same cleaning on. So if I put the game there and then try to switch this stuff over, power this one on, it's the same thing. I get that glitch. And if I try a different game again, it's got that glitch. But otherwise, it's loading fine. So I don't know what's up with that. It could be the television not really liking the RCA connection. Also, maybe there's a capacitor on here on both of these by chance after all of the years, decades. Maybe they need to be replaced. Like maybe the act of resetting causes the system to run through some boot up process that takes more power and it's taxing the system or something. So maybe replacing some of the parts would help, but I don't see anything looking damaged. So maybe that's something for another day, but for now, it looks like I can at least get up and running. Never mind.